Hey guys, what's up? It's Hex here, and today we're looking at Hytale again. I'm just going to look into a couple of questions that I had. First of all was, can you build in adventure mode, or what they call adventure mode, and also taking a look at their block palette. So these were two concerns that I had when I first saw the game, was like, okay, looks like fun. There's a lot of cool stuff. The game looks really great. The atmosphere, the environment, like the textures and all that kind of stuff. The general look and feel of the game look really great and fun. And the idea looks like a good idea, but can you build? Because that's what I really like to do in Minecraft, is build. So I'm just going to be taking a look at a couple of questions around building. So the first one is, can you build in the adventure mode? So when I was looking at these, obviously you're going to be able to build in the creative mode. Mini games, not sure. And then for adventurers, it doesn't really like show anything as far as building, or does it? Because that was kind of the first thing that I was looking at was, okay, so yeah, it's blocky and all that kind of stuff. But they didn't really show much building in the actual trailer. They did show a little bit though, and I'm going to go to that right now. Here's the trailer, and right after this little scene with this green guy, you can see some building. I don't know if you caught that just now, but watch. Boom. He built something block for block. Okay, he did like kind of like one of these little mini things, which is interesting, and I'll get back to those as far as the block palette, but it's kind of like a smaller block or something. Okay, and then whoa, and then it pops to this this scene. If you watch this guy right here, he's going to build a couple things. Watch. He puts a block and puts another block. Okay, so you can see that they're actually doing block for block building. So this thing was built and that thing was built, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then right here, you can see that guy places a block, or no, he just broke one, I think, with his pickaxe, or what looks like a pickaxe. Yeah, that's what he's doing. And then this girl right here, she's going to place a block too. So it looks like what they're trying to show is that, yes, there is block for block building in this. Now, the reason I think that the trailer doesn't really show a lot of block for block building is because I think that they kind of assumed that there would be block for block building because it's a blocky kind of game. And so therefore, the assumption is that there's going to be block for block building. But then they didn't really show much of it except for this really fast part. And if I play at full speed, I mean, it's less than, it's just a few seconds. Boom, that's it. And it's all the block for block building. And then they go back to kind of the fighting and the mobs and the swords and the characters and so on and so forth. This guy's like riding on top of a bighorn ram or something like that. That's pretty cool. And look at this giant boss right here. The other place where it mentions it is if you go to this page that says the game. So if you click on their website, click on the game, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, like this, right here, and it goes to, well, not quite to the bottom. When it goes tools and made for creators, it says Hytale includes a comprehensive collection of tools that grant players more creative power than ever, from model creation and animation, which is pretty awesome, to filmmaking and in-game scripting, and of course, building with blocks. Okay, so we will be able to build with blocks in Hytale, and that's really cool. So that leads me to the next question, is what is the build palette? So there's a couple things right here. We can see we've got kind of what looks like stone bricks, what we might call stone bricks in Minecraft. Right here, it looks like we've got stairs, just like Minecraft. We've got some sort of a stone block. These would be, to me, like a, what do you call it? Like the andesite blocks, like the polished andesite. Windows, these we don't have in Minecraft, but we do have glass panes. And so it's going to be interesting that if this is the only window selection, like to be able to do modern stuff, like might be difficult in this particular game. But I suppose because of the ability to mod the game and make different models and stuff like that, we could create our own, glass panes that were clear or something like that. On this image right here, we can see we have, logs. And then we have these sort of smaller looking logs that kind of connect interestingly. If you look at those, so I think those are pretty cool. We've got something that looks like a rope, or maybe it's like a fence gate like in Minecraft. And then these diagonal ropes, that's different than Minecraft. Right here it looks like we've got slabs of at least the cobblestone, or what you might think of as cobblestone in Minecraft. What's really intriguing is the roofs. Of course, you probably noticed those because they're pretty obvious, like in a lot of the images. how they have like this slant look to them, and it looks like there's a special tile or block of some kind that can make roofs at angles and flat pieces and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool, actually. This balloon, it looks like there's some different colors in this hot air balloon. Right here, these lamp posts are kind of interesting. And this one here, we've got some cool little banners. We've got, again, like a lamp post. So I don't know if this lamp post is built of individual blocks, and like that's a block, that's a block, that's a block, and this is a different kind of block, or if it's like one solid thing that you can place in the game. I have no idea. But then also, look at this. It's like some sort of hanging, is that a bell? I don't even know what that is. We've got like a little campfire, and then actual chairs. Look, it's an actual chair, and also like some different colored, some kind of like umbrella looking stuff. I don't know if those are individual little pieces that you can put together and make the umbrella or what. But then we've got kind of this white like stuff that looks like Wattle and Daub from kind of the medieval, like late medieval period Tudor house kind of look. And then we've got some different colors of wood, and we have some stair blocks, and looks like stair blocks and maybe slabs over here as far as this. This is really interesting. The H in the Hytale logo right here on this building looks like it's made of something interesting. I don't know what that is, because these look like windows, but this is different. And then looks like there's some kind of a bluish block. So it looks like the block palette is actually relatively big. It looks different than Minecraft for sure, but there's also some similarities, like the wood and that sort of thing. But I really like these natural looking leaves. It's really cool. So I wonder like if these are like a block, or like or like a cluster or something, where like you could break like that little piece, or if somehow they just generate with the tree and you can't really place them in different places. That'll be interesting to see. And then look at this like cool looking lamp right here. That's cool. So I don't know if you're going to be able to like craft these things, or if they only like spawn into the world, or these custom banners. I don't know. And then you see like there's these actual statues of things. That's going to be interesting, like how they implemented those. And it looks like there's a couple of different colors of cobblestone right here. So it looks like this is sort of a rounded cobblestone, and this is more of a squarish kind of cobblestone. It's very interesting. And then these blocks right here kind of have like a diagonal look to them. So it looks like there's lots of different options actually as far as the stone. Let's see, there was some interesting things in here. There's like a planter looking thing right here. So it looks like you can make a special stone planter, which is kind of cool. Again, the chairs, and then these kind of umbrella tables. I don't know if it's made of separate blocks or individual blocks. And then we have these banners that are kind of draped over some slabs or something. And then these statues are pretty interesting. I don't know. It's very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Very, very interesting. We have some sort of a white block up here, up on the ship here. So that's good, because you guys know I like white concrete a lot. So maybe there'll be an alternative to concrete in Hytale that we can use. And then some sort of like an aqua colored block or two that are, in this ship. Like, I don't know if that's a shadow or if there's a couple different colors of aqua. And then there's some sort of aqua like awning stuff, very similar to this right here. In here we have some interesting things. We've got some this looks like a bookshelf, but it's like stuck on the side of this block. So if you can see it, like this is like would be like the block grid right here, and then the books are kind of just right there. So it almost looks like kind of an item frame sort of situation, but I don't think it is. And then here we have a potion sitting right there, a potion, another potion. This is a very interesting thing. We got a shelf with some chains on it, crafting tables, an actual chair. Again, different kinds of wood in here. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Here we have kind of a white, lighter color block that I haven't seen before, and I have not seen this yet before. This particular kind of stone fence. I just wonder, like it looks like the block palette is pretty big, but there's definitely a lot of like ground plants. Like when you see it, like there's a lot more options for plants and things as far as compared to Minecraft. So yeah, and some more flowers. Another shot of trees. Nothing too interesting there block wise. That's cool. What is that? That is really cool. Is that the Phantom? And I don't know what's going on here, but let's take a look. Looks like, is that like a YouTube video embedded into this? So it does look like you can actually sit in the chairs, which is really cool. Very, very cool. Let's see. Anything new here? Yeah, this color of stone looks new. I haven't seen that before. So it does look like there's a lot of options for things. This looks like it's all made of blocks here. So I'm very pleased about that because it looks like we've got a red color of block here as well. This is interesting. Is that a vertical half slab? I think that might be a vertical slab, you guys. I think that's what's going on right there. That is a vertical slab. I think the game has vertical slabs in it. If you look carefully right here, you can see that there's, if you look at this right here coming out, and then you look right there, vertical slab. Oh my gosh. It looks like a stair and then a vertical slab above it right here too. Oh my gosh. That's really cool. Again, right here looks like a maybe a upside down stair block, a right side up stair block, a regular block, and then what is this? That would be your vertical slab. Your vertical slab, my friends. I think that they put it in here. Who knows what the block palette is again, but it looks like with at least this particular block you can make a vertical slab. Wow. Very cool. All right, guys. Hey, this has been Hex. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you got a couple of new things out of here and are feeling excited about this game. I'm really excited about it. I got my eye on it. If there's any further updates or things that I want to look at, you can always just go to their website. So I'm not going to be talking about like the world generation and stuff like that. I'm only going to be looking at things that like I'm looking at like really in depth that are not like really obvious that you could just get from the website. But anyways, this has been Hex. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're excited about Hypixel. I know I am. Or Hytale, I mean. And yeah, God bless. Have a good one.